What's up, everyone? Hope you've all been doing well, and welcome to the definitive Operation Inversion quest guide. In this video, we will take a look at the locations for every radio and their amplifiers, all monkey dead drop locations, and a simple walkthrough to acquire the keys, as well as the Legion boss fight. I would recommend doing as many side quests as possible to max out your weapons and armor, as well as starting the quest ASAP, as it does get more difficult the higher in rounds you go. First thing you will need to do is make it to Wave 3 to be able to even start the main quest, and once you are there, you will need to locate a specific radio. These radios will always be in the same place every time in their respective region. Activate the radio, and you will get a load of feedback, which will spawn a wave of zombies. Once you take them out, you will need to find 3 amplifiers nearby and match their signal to the main radio. For this, I would recommend turning on subtitles, as the main radio will tell you what signal 1 through 8 it is currently playing. These amplifiers are always in the same place every time as well, and they do have a chance to give you feedback again, so just be ready to fight more zombies. Once you have all 3 signals aligned, just head back to the main radio and interact with it. You will receive a drop of essence as well as a beacon listening device. Finish your main objective if you haven't yet, and head to the beacon where we will have a new option to respond. From here, we can just warp to the next region where we will need to locate a dead drop that Ravenoff has left for Maxis inside of a clay monkey. Each map has 4 monkeys on it, and you'll know you found the right one if it has the letter M marked nearby. I will show you the location of every single one now. Once you have the microfilm slides, you need to find a projector to display them. Just like the radios and monkeys, the projectors will be in the same location on their respective maps every single time. Simply interact with the projector and head to the beacon whenever you're ready. When you warp to the next level, you will automatically be taken back to Ruka, and a new objective marker will be located at the missile launch site in the middle of the map. Do any last side objectives or upgrades that you need, and make sure that you're well equipped before heading downstairs. Once ready, head to the launch site, go into the opening in the elevator, and interact with the console to start the mission. Once you're at the bottom, head down the left hallway and run straight to the zip line. Once you're at the top, go right, and then take the first left. Hug that left wall and drop straight down below. Turn around and there will be a big open area with a quest marker. Interact with that to begin the cutscene. Once the cutscene's over, you will be near the launch console for B. Turn around, and if you look closely, you will see 3 lights, and these lights will indicate what order the computers are activated later. In this game, B is number 2 in my sequence. Now we need to get 3 keys. Since we start in B, I like to start the ether canister step first. Drop down and run along the bottom until you see this red box, similar to the ones from the retrieve objective, and interact with it. Then we need to collect 20 ether crystals to fill the canister with, so run around the room shooting these crystals until you collect enough. I recommend using either Ether Shroud or Frenzied Guard to deposit the crystals into the canister if you start getting overrun. Once it's full, run around the lower level until you locate the large opening we came through before the cutscene and go over to A. In this dead-end hallway, we will find a modified essence trap that we need to use to capture a ghost monkey. Just run around the room until you locate him. He does make noise, but will disappear for a short while if you get too close. Once you see him, throw the essence trap on the ground near him and wait for it to tell you the target is in range. If you didn't get the trap close enough, it will automatically go back into your inventory, so keep an eye out for that. Once he is in range, double tap the interact button to capture him, and once he's inside, the key will be ready to be picked up. Grab it and head back to the ether canister. Now we can pick up the canister from before, but unlike the retrieve canister, we can actually move at full sprint. We also get 2 charges, but do not use them as we will need them, and if we use them all, we have to repeat the crystal collection. Now take the canister upstairs, go through the hallway that takes us to the central room, hug the left wall to spawn as few mimics as possible, and go to the dead body at the dead end of hallway C. Interact with it, and a boss mimic will spawn, but you can use your ether canister field upgrade to dispose of him quickly. Grab the key, turn around, and go left into the hallway D. In this room, we want to take a right and go down the second stairwell until we reach a strange patch of grass where we want to activate our canister field upgrade again. And the jellyfish will lift us up and drag us through him. Once inside, look down and continually hold and release your interact button until your player picks up the key and drops the canister. After the jellyfish drops you on the ground, we can take the zip line straight ahead, and at the top, the launch console for D will be right there, and we can check what order the launch sequence is in. As we can see in my gameplay, D is 3rd in the sequence, so this time around I need to activate A first, B second, and D last. Once you start the launch sequence, you will have 30 seconds to complete it. If you fail, you'll have to wait a short while before trying again, so make sure you are aware which direction you need to go. Once the sequence is complete, the computers will say there is an obstruction and you need to go to the surface to clear it. Before leaving, there are resources down here for you to resupply. An armory is located in A, Pack-a-Punch machine is in B, and the perk machine is in D. And a crafting table is in the central room on the wall opposite of the stairs that we need to take to leave the facility. Once Ravenov is done talking about the obstructions, you will be able to open the door at the top of the stairs. Now it is time for, by far, the coolest boss fight we've had in Cold War Zombies to date, Legion. This giant Tempest can only be damaged by shooting his chest, and normal weapons like rifles will do less damage the further away you are. At the start of the fight, you will have a moment to shoot him, but once he starts moving around, zombies will start spawning in. He also has an AoE attack that will down you if you get hit, so watch out for the electricity on the ground. In between shooting Legion, it's a good idea to kill other zombies to make sure your field upgrade is charged for when we break Legion. After you do enough damage to the boss, assuming he is in one of the 4 locations between the missile silos, he will break, hunch over, and 3 orbs will come out from the center of him. Use Ether Shroud or Frenzied Guard to shoot one of the orbs until it blows up, and he will lose a third of his health. Then just rinse and repeat. Charge your field upgrade, shoot Legion until he breaks, focus on one orb till it's destroyed, then do that one more time to finish him off, and that's it. We've beaten the Outbreak Operation Inversion main quest. If this helped you out, make sure you let me know down below. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.